Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is BT Plays here, and today we are on the Crew Motorfest and we are testing out the Toyota Supra, as you can see right in front of us. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it does help out the channel. So I do have three versions of this vehicle. One of them you get for playing an event in the LBWK, the Liberty Walk playlist. One of them you get for pre-ordering the game, and then you also have a drift one which you get from the drift playlist as well. But we're just gonna go with the original here, the 2000 Supra, not the 2021, the 2000 Supra. So let's see if this thing is any good. And it is an edition vehicle, but you can buy this vehicle, so there is some customization to this thing, but I've just only got this version of the vehicle. I can put vanity items on if I want to, but there's not really any point. I'm going to just go straight into the upgrade parts and then I'll show you the price afterwards. So it is a street tier 2 vehicle, so I can put the parts up to 750. So that is what I will do. Let's have a look. Where is, there we go, that's fine. 750, 750 and 750, that should all be good. So 750 parts are all now on, and it has a top speed of 225 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, braking distance 19.5 yards, and it has 804 horsepower as well. So I will have another review of the Supra for the 2021 version, but for the year 2000 version, this is the video. And then let's get into the price of this thing as well. So brand, let's go down to Toyota, all the way down at the bottom, and I'll show you the price of this vehicle, and then we can test it out in an event. So this thing, where is it? Where's the normal Supra? That's the 2020. Here we go. This is the normal Supra, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this vehicle comes in at 366,100 crew bucks, or 52,300 crew credits. So relatively cheap for a street racing vehicle. But enough of me talking. Let's test out this vehicle, and I will see you at an event in a second. Right, let's test out not this vehicle, the Supra. Let's test out the Supra and see if it is any good. The Ryujin Edition, I think it's called, the Ryujin, whatever edition it is a Supra nonetheless. So let's see. Oh, this thing sounds really good. Sounds really, really good. Right, let's go and let's see how good this vehicle is. Oh, okay. Handles pretty well. The overall look of it isn't. I'm not a big fan of the Supra. I'm more of a fan of the newer Supra. It still looks decent though. It doesn't look awful, so that's a plus. But it handles very very well. It feels like a drift vehicle, even though this isn't the drift edition of the vehicle. It still feels like a drift vehicle, and of course this is a time trial sort of event. There's quite a few of them on the Crew Motorfest, and to be fair, they, you know, it like mixes it up from normal events against the AI. So I'm all for it. I'm just here to test out the vehicle really, and yeah, it's doing pretty well. It's not reached its top speed yet of 225. Hopefully we can. I think there's a straight coming up. Oh, okay, that turn wasn't too great, but let's see if it can do any better up ahead, because it looks like there's a few turns coming up, quite wide turns, so it should take them fairly well. Yeah, fairly well. This vehicle just feels very it handles well when it's very slow, but when it's fast it doesn't handle all too well, which is a first, I think. Yeah, look, and the brakes are just non-existent. The brakes are just not there, which just isn't good. But handling at low speeds it feels fine. At high speeds it's not great. So that's one thing to consider about this vehicle. And obviously, like I said, this is a free vehicle for me, so I'll happily test it out and see how well this is. And we didn't have it in the Crew 2 either. Surprisingly, many people did actually want a Supra in the game, and I'm annoyed that I didn't get the actual version of the vehicle, because I did want to see the customization of the vehicle. But we can do that another time, because surely there's probably some good customization on that thing. It's a Toyota car, it's a Japanese car. Japanese cars on the Crew 2 have the best customization in the whole game. You know, you've got loads of cars in the Crew 2, but, well, in the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest now, but just Japanese cars just seem to have so much better customization. There's just something about them. They're just too good. Like Need for Speed as well. They always do, so yeah. Japanese vehicles definitely have the best customization, and this vehicle probably would have good customization as well, but I didn't get that version, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to it, but it's just, I don't know, it felt alright at the beginning, but it's slowly gone down over time. Like, I've slowly lost faith in this vehicle over time. It still feels okay. Doesn't feel overly grand. It's definitely not the best street racing vehicle I've used this year, and I've barely used any, so that's not great. But overall, I mean, it put in a display. It did decently. We finished the event far ahead of my Ghost, so I can't complain really. But yeah, that is the Supra, the 2000 version, the year 2000 version. We'll test out the year 2021 version as well, but this is the year 2001. And to be fair, it started off good but ended not so good. Just the handling sort of fell off over the course of the event, and the braking just wasn't there. I mean, it was somewhat fast, but it didn't overly feel too fast like some other vehicles in the game. So out of 10, I'm going to give this vehicle it does need improvement. There is room for improvement. So I think a 7.1 out of 10 is very fair for this vehicle. It's still usable. If it is your first vehicle in the Crew Motorfest, it's still a decent vehicle. So yeah, 7.1 is decent. But if you have used this vehicle, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you in the next video.